So it's very interesting. I always find it interesting and a little bit perplexing when I speak to clients that come to me with real emotional issues with their partner. And they describe how they're feeling about the situation. And I ask them how their body feels, if they feel tight in their chest, if they feel like their stomach is in knots, if their head is throbbing, or whatever physical symptom the body might be kind of showing us about the relationship. And they will acknowledge that they feel this way around their partner when their partner triggers them, or when their partner says something that makes them feel ashamed or hurt. They will admit all that they feel very uncomfortable around their partner and their partner's behavior. Yet, if you ask them whether there is something wrong that they want to really fix, they still have a tendency a lot of the time to deny that those feelings are trying to tell them something. They'll say, "Oh no, he's a good guy. He doesn't mean it. He just gets worked up." Or, she's just emotional, whatever that means. She's just emotional and she says things, off the cuff. She doesn't really mean it. They aren't necessarily paying attention to what the body is saying, what the nervous system is getting at. When you're around your partner and you feel uncomfortable around your partner a lot of the time, when you feel like you're walking on eggshells or really can't say your piece, can't speak openly to your partner, and your body is saying, this is not okay. This is not okay. Yet our mind often plays, I would say almost tricks on us, where it rationalizes it away and says, no, it's still okay. Oh, he just does that sometimes. She's just that way. Oh, it's probably more about me. And if you know me, I'm all about working on ourselves. But working on ourselves means being honest with ourselves. And that means taking responsibility for looking at what our partner actually is saying and doing. So it's not just about you in the sense that you're doing something wrong. It's more about your partner is doing something and you're not taking responsibility and acknowledging what they're actually doing, how hurtful they're being, how deceitful they're being, how shaming they're being towards you. You're pretending that that's somehow a fault of yours. Your mind is tricking you into that, but your body is screaming, your nervous system is saying, this is not okay. And when we spell it out this way, it almost sounds kind of funny, right? But it's not funny when it's happening to you, as you know, perhaps, if it has occurred to you. When your body is screaming that something is not okay, and it's not just happening occasionally, but happens somewhat regularly, that means, in all likelihood, there is something you have to seriously look at in regards to your partner's behavior and your own behavior towards them. Are you letting them railroad you? Are you letting them say things about you that are not true? And if you are, why are you allowing that? See, we look at ourselves and we're honest with ourselves and we become more loving of ourselves by acknowledging that I don't deserve this. There's something I have to bring up here. If I'm not bringing this up here, I'm not being honest with myself. And if I'm not being honest with myself, how am I supposed to be honest with my partner? I'm pretending that this is because of something I'm doing wrong when they're calling me all these things that are clearly not true, or doing things I would never do to them. I'm pretending that's my fault. It's not your fault. And your body's saying it's not your fault. Listen to your body. Be honest with yourself. Hold yourself to those high, wonderful standards that you deserve. be the loving, gentle, generous person that you are, and recognize if your partner is doing things that make the body uncomfortable, it has to do with the interactions with your partner and you. And it's not all about you being wrong. There's stuff your partner is doing that is wrong for the relationship, and it has to be addressed.